Welcome devs to my part 3 video. Today I'll be doing I'll be starting off with the main part of the code, that is the main body. So as you can see on the extreme left side, I've got a section for the bonus and first deposit registration. Then also on the right side, I've got some images that I'm able to swap to move around. So all these things we're going to be doing it using CSS. So without wasting your time, let's get on to our coding. Now inside the coding, I'll start off by creating a main. Remember, there can be only one main. Okay, let me move my main to the top, a bit to the top main. And then on the main, let's start off by creating a section. Okay, if I can create some spacing and let's say section, I need to give it a class name. I'll call it landing. Then inside the landing, I'm going to start off by creating a div first of all, which I'll call container. Let's give it a class name of container, and importantly, let me give it a second class name of flex. Now I'll start off with the registration. Like I said, we have got a div which I shall call registration. Yeah, that's the spelling for registration, like that one. Then inside the div, let me add another div which I shall call this div. Let me give it a class name which let's say title. Yes, like that one. And inside, let's give it a second class name. I'll call it flex. So let's start off with the paragraph and let's add span. Let's have the 200%. Just cut the text and place it there. Then let's add this text. Now let's open the form soon after the title. So we have a div that we shall call form. This one I'll call it form. Let's start off with the h3 tags. Just take this text and place it inside registration. Now we want the most important part that we've been waiting for, the form. Okay, for action, let me just put something like that will stop any processing. Now from the form action, let me look by the design. I'll have the country and the currency and the registration form. So in input there and a button. So that's what I want. So inside my coding, let's say select country. We are going to be selecting, so I need name, let's call it country. Okay, the ID we can remove it since we won't be doing any JavaScript. So let's start having by option. Value, the first one will be Russia. Okay, I just needed to, okay, I needed to replicate this one before I input Russia. So let me have some copies. Now copy. Then the next one, we're going to be having 4 copies. So now there is a copy. Let me call it this one Russia. Then come here and just type Russia. Then the next one, Ukraine. Let's call it Ukraine. Then the next one, Belarus. Then let's call it Belarus. Then the next one, Kazakhstan. And then let's come here and call it Kazakhstan. So this is what select for the countries. Now I want to go for the selection of the coins, so I can just copy this one, then we just like replace the content that we don't want. I don't want, I want this one to be a coin. Then this one for Russia, I want it to be euro. So euro. Then Ukraine, I want it to be US dollar. Then Belarus, I want it to be Russian ruble. Russian ruble. So let me ruble. Russian ruble. Then for the Kazakhstan, I want to be in Kadon. Yeah, they call it Kadon. That's the currency that we are going to be using. Okay, in small letters, that was going to be better. Kadon, like this one. So we're done with that one. So now let me go for the input. Okay, this is the input that I want. Let me type the placeholder, enter promo. Don't I have this one? Yeah, this is the placeholder that I want. This is the placeholder that I want. This is the text of the placeholder that I want. So let me just like that one. Then let's go in. I can just put a closing there. Then let's come in and let's add a button. Let's give it a type of submit. Then we just have to come here and just drag this text. So let's have a look at how it now looks like inside our design. There you can see. So we're done with that one. So now let's go on to the div for the another closing div for the class form. I'm going to put another div for the policy. Let's have a div which I shall call policy. This is just a paragraph. Let's have paragraph tags. Okay, this is the one that we want. Then let's put some hyperlinks. Okay, there is the hyperlink. Just cut this one and paste it inside. Okay, let me put a hash so that we don't direct it to anywhere. Okay, so as well as end. Okay, and let's put out the hyperlink. For what are the hyperlinks? Okay, let's cut this text and paste it inside. Terms of services apply. Maybe you can put this text out just outside. Then there we have it. So let's have a look at the design, how it looks like. Here, there you can see the design is improving. Now we're done with that, with the paragraph. Now I also want to add another paragraph. First paragraph, the second paragraph. Let's save. This is just the by policy section. Come here and let's place hyperlinks. Okay, just copy this one, drag it to inside there. Then let's and terms and conditions, and okay, and privacy policy. Cut this one and place it hyperlinks inside the hyperlinks. Okay, we've already typed end. Now let's take the remainder just inside the paragraph text. There we have it. So I finished the registration section HTML code. Now nextly I'm going for the div gallery. For the gallery, we need to call it, this is for the images. Okay, for the images, let's start with insert. Let's give it an ID. These are the images that we are going to be having, so I need to put it in multiples. Okay, I'm going to put it in multiple of 17 times. So we're going to have to copy these 2, 3, 4. Just copy it and just say 8, 12, 16. And just copy it as well and just edit here 17. Now the time to just add slide 1. This will be slide 2. This one will be slide 3. This one will be slide 4. This one will be slide 5. This one will be slide 6. This one will be slide 7. This one will be slide 8. This one will be slide 9. This one will be slide 13, slide 14, then slide 15, slide 16, slide 17. Yeah, I like that one. This is what the image is. So I'm going to have some divs which I shall call from slide 1, so that we have with all the details for slide 1 for the slider. So just after, so let me open a div which I shall call div slider. Okay, let's save div view1. Okay, yes, like this one. Then I've got S3 tags. Then I've got paragraph tags. I also have got button tags. Button. So we're going to make it a multiple of 17 times, since we've got sliders 17, so we're going to make it a multiple of 17 times. Let's copy this 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to multiply this one. Copy it. 4, 8, 12, 16. And the last remainder one, just copy this one. Yeah, this will make it 17. So now it's the time to drag the content that is supposed to go to this appropriate field. Okay, let me find the text. Oh, there's the text. So I'm just gonna be copying all the text and placing it where it should go. Let me delete this one. This text is no longer necessary. So let's go on view 1. Got this text, and we come on view 1 button. Just drag it to where it should go. Now let's go on to view 2. Yeah, this is kind of like some work, because I just have to copy everything. that's the that's the part of the coding that we have to do, because otherwise our project won't look as good as we would have wanted it to look like. Yes. Now let's go to view 3. Okay, we're done with view 3. Let's go on to view 4. Copy everything that is there. Copy the image, paragraph content, then the button content. Then you're done with that one. Let's go to view. Okay, I copied the wrong text, so this is view 4. So now we have to call it view 5. Then this one will be view 4. Then let's save this one just here. Yeah, like this one. So let's go for view content for the view 5. Yeah, this is the text. Now we're going for the view 6. Let's copy the text that is supposed to go there. Or just copy it. And let's continue style copying it to where it should go. Then we're done with that one. Just remove the unnecessary spacing. Now let's copy view 7. Now we're done with view 7. I'm going to push for view 8. Okay, you just have to continue copying the text. There's no other way. There's no easy way. Let's save this one as well. Now let's go for view 9. You just have to copy again. Now let's go for view 10. just have to copy the text. Inside the H3 tags, paragraph text, then win a prize. Okay. Now we go for 11. If it is then we have to go for 12. Now let's go for view 13. Let me remove this unnecessary spacing. Okay. Now this is the text that will go inside the page now. Remember 15. Now we're going for the view 15. We are almost complete. Just be patient, please. Let's save the H3 content. Let's save the one that goes inside the paragraph text, and let's save this one that will go. Let's remove the unnecessary spacing. Now we are on 16. Okay, yeah, this one, the text will go there. Then this text, the text part will go inside the button text. So we are done with the last one. View 17. Let's cut it and exactly, we are done with that one. So we have completed the copying of our text. We have done the copying of our text. Now I'm going to add another new class which shall be to prevent other anchors. So okay, let me start off by explanation to prevent other anchors. So to prevent other anchors, I'm going to start by creating a div which I shall call prevent. So for this one, we will need to create a div for every slider. We call it hyperlinks. Let's give it slide 1, slide 17. I'll start with slide 17. Then I'm going to have a font awesome. Let's put an angle pointing to the left side. Arrow pointing to the left side, and arrow pointing to the left. So this one will be to the left, and let's increase the arrow, its height by 3. Okay, so let me copy this one. These are the arrows that will be moving, sliding through the different pictures. So below I will have to say slider 2, and let's put an arrow pointing to the right side. Let me look at how the design now looks like inside my coding. Or there you can see, this is how the design now looks like. There you can see this is how the design looks like. So for this one, I'm going to replicate it. Yeah, I'm going to have to replicate it 17 times since we've got 17 sliders. So let's copy 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4, 5. This is 5 times, so I now need to go in multiples of 5s rather than adding them singly. 10, 15. So I now need to add 2 more. 17. So now let's come inside the next one. I'm going to have 1 and 3. Then the next one I'm going to put 2 and 4. 2 and 4. Then the next one 3 and 5. Then the next one we have 4 and 6, followed by 5 and 7, 5 and 7. Then obviously, if you can read the sequence here, I have to go for the even one, 6 and 8. Then obviously, if you read the sequence, this one will go for 7 and 9. Then this one will go for 8 and 10. This one go for 9 and 11. Then this one 10 and 12. This one 11 and 13. And the next one 12 and 14. We're done with. Then we need 13 and 15. Then we also want 14 and 16. And 17. Slider. Then we want 16 and 1, of course, because we don't have 18. So we have set now let's go inside here. There you can see, there you can see, there you can see. So now before I close this one, I'm going to have to go inside my div. Close this one, closes this one, close that one. So we now want to add another div which I shall call shuffle. Div dot shuffle. So inside the div dot shuffle, I'm going to put some hyperlinks. Okay, let's save hyperlinks. Okay, so say slide hash slide 1. Now let's copy the hyperlinks. This is 5, so I want them to be 17. So 10, 15. So let me add 2 more. Okay, so I need to convey slider 2, slider 3, slider 4, slider 5, slider 6, slider 7, slider 8, slider 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Done with this one. So let's have a look. Yeah, they're not yet visible, but they will be. So after closing, so let us remove some unnecessary spacing. Okay, like this one. So this simplifies our coding. So we have now done. So we have completed this type, the HTML code for this section. We now need to make it look like this one. We now need to go for our coding inside the our file style CSS. So I'll proceed with our style file CSS. Okay. Before I do that, I want to minimize this header. Yeah, like this one. Yeah, this will make it my life simple. So let's start styling. Dot container. Let's set the padding to 1 rem, then 0 0. Margin to the bottom, I want it to be 1 rem. Background color, I need to change the background color. Let's set it to light blue. Then justify content, space between, align items, stretch, yes, they can see. Let's go on to, I need to add at maximum width of maximum screen for mobile responsiveness. I'm just going to, this is for more for the mobile view. Let's say flexi direction column. Yeah, this is those are the properties for the mobile view. Then landing. Okay, I don't want this one. Let's go and collect the registration class. Display flex. Flexi direction. Flexi direction column. Let's search the justify content to space between. Now let's have a maximum height of 60 pH. Then let's set the width to 25%. Now also I want the background color to be variable white color. Oh, there you can see it's taking shape. Now also I want to have some styling for mobile view. For mobile view, we will set the width to 100%. Let's save the width to 100%. Now I want to style the inner of the div. I'm going to set the title complete. Okay, let me start the title. Let's start with text align to the center. Let's pull width. Let's give it 100%. Let's have a box shadow. Insert. For the box shadow, I'm going to have insert 0 and 0 minus 0 comma 28571 em. Let's have a color coding of 526 E1F. Let's have a background color. I'm going to use the color coding 79A 430. This will give us a light green light color. Then text transform, let's set it to uppercase. Then minimum height, I guess it's 3 rams. Then let's save justify content to the center. Then I also want a cursor pointer. Then the font size, I'm going to push it to 1,1 rams. Then let's also have a font weight of 500. I'm also going to put a letter spacing of 0.25 pixels. Then the color of the content is going to be far white. Then let's have transition. Let's put a box shadow. Okay, I'll use transition box shadow 0.2 seconds linear. Okay, then I also want to have a hover effect on hover. I want the box shadow to change on hover. Let's just change the value there. -3, 7143. Let's take a look at how the yes, there you can see the box shadow. Now Let's go for the landing form. Let's style the form. I want to set the padding to top and bottom 1,4 rems, then left and right 1,2 rems. Then let's move on to landing dot class name. Okay, since we've got a class of form, let's just use class of form h3, margin bottom 1,4 rems, font size 2 rems, line height, text align, center, then text transform to uppercase, then color of our content, it should be 23507D. There you see the changes. H3 text. Now I'm going for the landing form. Display flex, flexi direction column, then also justify content, the space between. Okay, let's go with this one. We want to style the select, input, and button. So we want to style the select, input, and button. Margin bottom, let's set it to 0,9 rems. Border, let's give it 1 pixel solid. D60. Then let's give a height of 3,8 rems. Font size 1,4 rems. Padding 1 rem. Dot landing form select there you can see everything has changed. So let's continue styling. It's taking beautifully. Then let's style the pattern. Dot landing dot form dot pattern. cursor, I want a pointer, box shadow, I want it to be insert. Okay, let's say the box shadow, I want it to be similar to this one that we had here. So it's gonna be box shadow, yeah, like this one. Okay, let's have all the color codes from here. Let's have the color codes from here. Let's copy the color codes for the same as for the title. And we just okay. Then background color. Yes, then text transform uppercase. Then let's have a minimum height. Text transform. Let's remove the minimum height. And also let's remove the justify content, and let's not duplicate here like this one. Let's set the font height 500, letter spacing we leave it to 2 pixel, color white. I'm going to use the color codes for white. Then transition and box shadow 0.2 seconds linear. There you can see. Then I want to put a landing button on hover. Landing button on hover. Let's look at the title on hover. Copy this one and just come below, and let's remove title and set button, box shadow. Let's change the value here from -3 to 1429. There you can see. Now let's have a look at how they can see on hover the button changes color. They can see the brushing, so you can type. So I'm mainly looking now at the policy button that is below. So to do that, let's come inside our styling. Let's say dot landing dot registration dot. Let's collect the class names. We need the class name for the policy. Let's set it to paragraph P with the paragraph P text. Okay, let's have text align center. Let's have font size of 1 rem. Let's have margin bottom of 0.8 rems. Let's set the width to 100%, and let's have line height of 1.35, and let's put a color code. of this blue color line. Then when you're done with that, let's style the hyperlinks inside the policy class. Copy and just paste it there. Then target the hyperlinks. Okay, for the hyperlinks, let's set the text decoration to underline. Now let's have a look at how there you can see everything is taking shape. It almost looks very similar to what we had there. So now I'm going for the ladder style. So for the ladder style, for the length slide style, I'm going to start off by styling this gallery dot landing dot. Let's collect this div for the gallery. Just copy it and place it there. Let's set the width to 74% and let's have position to relative, overflow, hidden, okay. What happens for the mobile view? I want to put some changes for the mobile view. Okay, so for the mobile view, I'm going to set the height to 100%. Now let's start styling the sliders. So let's see. Dot slider. I want to style this one. Copy it, class name and style. Let's style the sliders. We are going to have a height of 100% and we are going to have white spacing of no rep, and also we're going to set the font size to 0, transition, let me set it to 0.8 seconds. Yes, that's how it should go. Okay, so I want to target everything that is in the slide. So for me to do that, I need to collect this class name and place it there. Font size 1 rem. Let's set the display to inline block. White space normal. Then let's see vertical align top. Height let's set it to 100%. Then width, let's set it to 100% as well. Background repeat, no repeat. Background size, let's set it to cover. Okay, okay, now we want to target the slider h3 text. Font size 2,2 rems. Margin top, let me give it 1,5 rems. Then margin bottom, let me set it to 2 rems. Then padding left, I'm going to set it to 3 rems. Then maximum width, I'm going to give it 55%. And text, let's move our text to uppercase using text transform, uppercase. Wow, we won't be finished if we don't forget the font weight. 700. Then color, let's set it to white. Okay, now let's target the paragraph text. We are going to give the font size to 1,5 rems. Then also we are going to set maximum width to 50%. Then color, let's set it to variable white. Then padding left, let me give it 3 rems. Margin bottom 2 rems. Oh, there you can see the changes are coming out correctly. Let me go on for the slider button. Let's display flex, display flex, align items, center, padding all over. We want to set it to 2 rems. Then margin left, let me give it 3 rems. Right, let's give it 4 rems. Font size, I'll push it to 1,4 rems. Then text transform to uppercase. Color of the text, I'm going to set it to white. Then let's font weight, let's give it 500. Border none, remove all the border there. Then text align center, going to have the background color, which I shall use a color code 70A through F. This will put us to something like light green for the button. Okay, so let's add the cursor point. Let's say the pointer there, and let's set the position to relative, and let's set the overflow to hidden. Now also I'm going to set the Z index to 1. Now let's set these properties to before copy, before content, let's set it to empty, then as well as position, let's set it to absolute, then height, I'm going to increase it to 150%, width we give it 100%, then we set to the left side, let's push it 0. Then from the top I'm going to use the calculation where I will say 100%, the whole of it minus 0.4 rems. And then the background color, I have 7. Yeah, that's the background color we want. Then let's have transition, transform, let's set the transform to 0.2 seconds, is in, out. Okay, let's have WebKit. Okay, now let's set the pattern on hover and before on hover before. What are we going to do? We're just going to do the WebKit just in case of different browsers. WebKit transform, let's save a translation of minus 90% along the y-axis. Then let's set the transform along the y-axis too. Now you may be wondering, okay, look at how that now looks. Now you might be wondering where are the images. So now I'm going to be inserting the images so that the images come out correctly. So we'll be inserting the images using the styling in CSS. So we'll start by saying landing dot gallery, and let's insert the slider. Now we are going to collect some class names that we know that are very key. As you see, we got view 1 up to view 17. Yeah, so for me to do that, I need to say view 1, copy, dot view 1. Okay, so for the view 1, I'm going to set the background image. We will be using the URL. So for the URL, I'm going to use 2 full stops because we're going backwards twice. Images folder. So let me look at slider. Let's start with slider png1, and let's have a look. Oh, there you can see the image came out there, but obviously we are going to be doing some important styling. So for that, but for me, I now need to insert all the images. So all the images, so let's a bit, let's remove this one, and I want to copy all of the coding that is here 17 times. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's copy it to make our life easy. 10, 15. Copy it again, and let's add 17. Okay, 2. Slide 3. 4. Slide 5. Okay, slide 5. Then we go on to number 6. You also need to add slide 6. Then we go to number 7. We also need to add slide 7. We go on to number 8. We need to add slide 8. We go on to number 9, view 9. We also need to add slide 9. We go on to slide view 10. We need to add slide 10. We go on to view 11. We need to add slide 11. We go on to view 12. We need to add the slide 1, 2. We go on to view 13. We need to add slide 18. We go on to 14. We need to add 14. 16, slide 16, $17. Now that we have done that, so but let me go on to collect the class name of prevent, because it's important that we prevent other anchors. So if I copy this one, let's come here, let's start by saying landing dot gallery dot prevent. Let's set the position to absolute. Let's have set index 30 to 1, top 50%, then width 100%, height let's set it to 0 rems. Let's have a look at how the designer, oh, there you can see the design is taking shape. There you can see it's beginning to be lovely. So the next step that I'm going to do, I'm going to start the inner divs inside the prevent class. So let's come in and see. Okay, so we're going to be targeting the first div plus the second div. Let's save visibility to hidden. Now we are going to be styling the hyperlinks inside the prevent class. Okay, for the hyperlinks, I'm going to give the color to white color. Then I'm also going to set the position to absolute. Okay. And let's put WebKit for different browsers. Let's set transition background color to 0.2 seconds. Is in out. Okay, then this is for compatibility on different browsers. Now I also want for WebKit for transform. Translate along the y-axis to minus 50%. Then from the left side, I'm going to push it to 0. Then we're done with that one. Let's save the prevent on hover every time when we hover through the hyperlinks. color, seven EA. Let's add the first and second hyperlinks, all these hyperlinks. Let's set the left to auto, and also let's move to the right side 0. Let's have a look at, oh, there you can see, but it's not yet able to, there you can see the changes that have applied. You can see that the image extension, but it's not yet able to move to change pictures. Yeah, it's not able to change, to scroll through. So we are going to be doing that. But to navigate, let me start to navigate. On the style to navigate, I'm going to say landing dot registration, gallery dot, let's collect the class of shuffling to shuffle through. Let's collect the class name shuffle. Position absolute, set index, let's set it to 2, bottom 0, padding 1 rem and 0. Then width, I'm going to set it to 100%. Then text align center. Let me style the hyperlinks. Yeah, the targeting the hyperlinks inside the shuffle class. Display inline block. Let's save the width, set it to 3,4 rems. Let's have the height of 0,3 rems. Okay, let's save the background color of white. Then minus WebKit transition. Okay, ground. Zero comma 2 seconds is in out. Okay, why is there an error there? Why is there an error here? Okay, there it is. So like that one. So Now we are going for, they can see, yeah. So now we are going to see, we are going for the shuffling. We are going to go for the shuffling. We are going to go for the shuffling on over. Copy this one. Let's have the hover effect. Background color. No, kindly note this is very important. Now you can see that we want to insert. Now we want to insert. So we are going to say landing dot gallery. Target dot shuffle. Let's save the background color to white. Now we're going to be, as you can see on the shuffle class, there are some child. So we are going to be inserting this child. So for me to do that, I need to let's just copy this code and paste it there. Then we change the class name to shuffle. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Let's remove everything. Let's start by targeting slider 1. Okay, I need to copy slider 1. Then on slider 1 I say target, then we say shuffle, the class shuffle. We were going for everything inside the nth child. One, that is this the first child. So let's have the background color. Let's set the background color to this one. So now we are going to target up to number the slide there. How many slides we have? With 17 slides, so I need to copy these ones as I'll be looking at the background color of each. 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me, okay, let's say 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just multiply everything that we have here. 16. So this will give us a total of 16. So I need to copy the last one and make it 17. So let's change, we are on slider 1, then let's move to slider 2, and let's change the child to second child. Let's move to slider 3. This will affect the child 3. Then slider 4, this will affect the child 4. Okay, let's go on to slider 5. This will affect the 5th child. Slider 6, this will affect the child 6th. Now let's go on to child slider 7. This will affect the 7th child. Let's go on to slider 8. This will affect the child 8th child. Slider 9. This will affect the 9th child. And then we are now 10. We also need 11th, 12. We need the 12th child. 13. We need 13th child. 14. Slider 14. Nth, 14th child. Slider 15. No, this one is not there. We end on slider 17. So let me just check if all the sliders have come out. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's no slider 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's no slider 11. So let's just copy this one. Let's go for slider 11. Like this. So we're done with this one. Once we're done with this one, we are now going to for the prevent. So I'm going to say landing dot gallery. Let's insert the target being on the prevent class. Everything. Let's set the visibility to hidden. Okay, let me just copy this one, and this is the one that we will use. So I'll say slider one target. Now we change the we change from shuffle to prevent class and child one. So we just need to say slider one, and of course you're going to set the we're going to change the visibility to hidden. Okay, we need some hyperlinks to close there. Just put in those hyperlinks. Okay. So, but now we're going, since we have done one, I'm going to start it from 2 up to 17. 16, 17. Just copy this and place it below. Okay, so we are going to change, first of all, we are going to change the class name. Let's change the class name. Change all the class names there. Now we're done with changing the class names. Now let's set the property to visibility hidden, like we are done in here. Just set all over. Let's set all the background to hidden. Let's set the property to hidden. If we're done with this one. This is the most important part. Okay, so we're done with that one. Let's now move to the property is not visible. Okay, let's have a look at why it's not doing that. No, we must set it to visible. So let's change everything. sorry for that one, but it's not gonna work if we set it to hidden. We need to set it to visible. It's not gonna work. Then set this one to hidden. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to, we have done this correctly. Now we're going to go for the slider animation position. This is the most important one. So for me to do the slider animation position, it's not gonna be difficult as such, but we are going to have to, let's copy this code and we're going to make some edits. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to edit this code. Okay, so let me say the first slider position, we're going to be slider 1, and we are going to have a target where we are going to target the slider class. Okay, I need to collect this class name, copy this class name. Here we are going to set the target to slider class name, and okay, so we're targeting the slide on slider class 1. So I'm going to use transform, translate along the x-axis. We're going to set it to 0%. So with the 0%, I also want the WebKit case for different browsers. Yeah, like this one. Then the figures will be alternating, so I'll be doing it individually up to slider 17. Slider 17. So okay, so let's copy this one, but the most important thing, we need to copy the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's copy this one up to there. 8 plus another 8, 16. Then the last one, 17. So I'll be going through all the sliders. So now I'm now on slider 2. Slider 2. I'm going to have to change the the percentages to minus 100. Then on the minus 100. So now let me move to slider 3. I'm going to set it to minus 200. Minus 200, slider 4, minus 300, minus 300, then slider 5, we're going to push it along the axis minus 200, then slider 6, we're going to push it minus 500 along the x-axis, transform, then slider 7, sorry, slider 7 is there, minus 600, 600, minus 600, slider 8, let's increase, this decrease, this is decreasing, not increasing, decreasing to minus 700, minus 700, slider 9, minus 800, minus 800, slider 10, minus 900, minus 900, slider 11, minus 1000, minus 1000, slider 12, minus 1200, minus 1100, 1100, yeah, like this one. But slider 12 is on minus 1100. We also need to say minus 1100. Then slider, the next one is slider 13. We have to sort it to minus 1200, minus 1200. Then slider 14, we're decreasing it on the x-axis, minus 1300, minus, yes. Then slider 15, minus 1400, minus 1600. So this one was the one that I did. I need to set it to 1500. Yeah, like this, so that this order 1600, like this. So this is for all the styling to do with there you see, there you see, we are moving. There you can see all the slides are coming out correctly, and there you can see, let's have a look inside. the mobile view. Yes, there you can see the mobile view. As well as on the mobile view, we are able to scroll through. So this was it for the part 3 video. Please stay tuned and watch the next part 4 video at the end. So please, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel as you'll be watching the next video, which is on the part 4.